Okay, let's start today new lesson. Write down topic jointed rods. Jointed rods. Jointed rods. Jointed rods. Okay, now say this on all. Now here we have rods here. They are weighted rods. So last time we done Bose notation, we use light rods. Now here weighted rod. They have weights. So they connected at the ends by pin. Here we call pin joint. Pin joint. So here we have two different types of pin joint. One is called smooth pin joint and the other one is called rough. Don't worry about this rough part, no need to analyze that, but we need to analyze smooth pin joint. Smooth pin joint. Okay. Now you consider smooth pin joint here. So when you consider a rod, so we connected those two rods by a pin. Here by a pin. So anyhow, here full reaction 0. Full reaction 0. So if you separate this, here rod 1, here the other rod, and there's a pin. Pin. Here pin joint is a hinge. Hinge. For hinge, we mark reactions 2 components X and Y. 2 components X and Y. So when you consider this full joint, total reaction 0. Therefore, when you consider a rod, there will be a reaction, say X and say Y. X and Y components. We don't know direction. Then to cancel that one, you mark opposite direction. Here X, X. Then here opposite direction, Y, Y. Then we can cancel full system. Here pin is in equilibrium. Pin in equilibrium, rod is in equilibrium, and this one also in equilibrium. Okay, that is the way of separating a pin joint, smooth pin joint, smooth pin joint. So if you consider rough pin joint, don't worry about this part. But anyway, here we can separate here pin. Anyhow, total reaction 0, total moment 0. Here don't worry about moment part, about that hinge. Okay. Now here this case, you can separate a rod and the other rod and the pin. So here X component, here Y component. To cancel that, mark opposite direction X and Y. X and Y. Then here there can be moment G. To cancel it, opposite direction we mark G. That is we call rough pin joint. Rough pin joint. That's how we separate. Okay. So we're going to analyze these type of pin joints. Pin joints. So weighted rod are connected together. Then we need to analyze the equilibrium conditions. That's it. Okay.